Hello Collective, my name is Cheryl and welcome back to Meta Tarot Readings. Welcome to all of my new and returning subscribers, and thank you to everyone for your continued likes, your shares, your donations, for your support of this channel, but most importantly for your support of these messages from Spirit. That being said, let's look into the current weekend energies to see if there is any information or advice that Spirit feels that we need to know for our highest good. Admittedly, before I shuffle, there is a lot that is going on out there in the ethers. I have been receiving a lot of downloads today, so I am curious where Spirit is going to guide us with this particular reading. So Spirit, what is it that you feel the collective needs to know at this time for their highest good? We have Aquarius energy with the Star card. I'm hearing two things from this card right now: healing and wish upon a star. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool card. Someone is wishing for a new beginning. Someone right now is wishing for a new beginning of some kind. I'm also drawn to the flower that's in the woman's hand. I feel that this is a new beginning in love, a blossoming of some kind. Someone is looking for a new start. Someone is wishing for a new start today. What else should we know surrounding this Star card? Whoa, why is it here for the collective? We have a King of Pentacles. Male or female, you know that gender is fluid. Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I am drawn to the fact that the image on this card is staring quite intently at that pentacle that they're holding. I feel that there's a concern surrounding money for someone today. Yeah. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is wish fulfillment. This is all too interesting. Two wishes here. The Star card and the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Nine of Pentacles, I went to say. It's the Nine of Cups. Again, nothing in my world happens by accident. I feel that this King of Pentacles is looking at being single, is planning on being single. Interesting. Again, only take what resonates, collective. Male or female, there is a King of Pentacles that's watching his or her money. The aim is to leave. The aim is to be single. The aim is to be in... Whoa. I can't make this up because when those cards fell, it exposed the Nine of Wands. Okay? I can't make this up. Followed by the Nine of Pentacles, followed by the Magician card, followed by the Ten of Wands. That is insane, right? And if I look again, those are the cards that fell out on the table that I've been told to take. I'm just laying them out. That is insane. At the bottom of the deck, we have Scorpionic energy, the Tower card. Realization after realization after realization. The tower is falling. Truth bomb. There is a King of Pentacles, male or female, who's working at becoming single because they're watching you. Nine of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles in your single energy. Again, only take what resonates. If you are not single, they are still viewing you within this Nine of Pentacles as someone who is incredibly independent. I'm hearing self-reliant, who has built things for themselves. It is the fact that you are able to look after yourself. This is what this King of Pentacles energy is looking at. This is why you are also coming in as this person's wish fulfillment, and why it is this person's wish fulfillment to also be fully single so that they are able to come towards you for a new beginning. However, as we know from previous readings, where they are right now, that is not a viable option for them right now. Star card to the Nine of Wands. More fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This person is still stuck. They are trying to manipulate their way, magician energy, Gemini energy, out of wherever they are. Because I'm hearing all of the illusions and delusions that they previously surrounded themselves with within a Nine of Cups energy, now coming in as selfish wish fulfillment, has now become a burden to them. 10 of Wands energy. Burdens that they are carrying on their shoulders, and burdens I'm hearing that are preventing them from leaving where they are right now, which is why this Tower energy, thank you Spirit, is at the bottom of the deck. Your person of interest today is locked in a tower. Locked in a tower, wishing for healing as I look at that star card, and also wishing for the opportunity to be single themselves so that they're able to come towards you within this Nine of Cups wish fulfillment card to the Nine of Pentacles. But again, with that third nine, the Nine of Wands, to the 10 of Wands, that's impossible for them right now. They are dealing with so much karma and so much backlash at this moment that making that offer to you, Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, can't make it up. It's not forthcoming. And notice it's a page, it's not a king, because whomever this individual is, again, male or female, they are focused on their money right now. And I believe, well, I almost lost that. That's part of the reason why they're also in this tower. There is an issue with this person's finances that has been ongoing throughout all of the readings, which is why they're in that wish fulfillment, that Nine of Cups energy as well. But again, they're stuck in the Nine of Wands, unable to move, right? Dealing with the current conflict that they're involved in, while looking at you as that wish fulfillment, as that Nine of Pentacles, that they are using you, collective, for better or worse, as inspiration to change their own environment, because you are weighing heavily on their mind. 10 of Wands energy, and they are also in tower moments about you as well. Wow. Okay, all of that flew out really quickly. I hope you were able to follow along with me. Let's see what else Spirit wants to share about this. What else should the collective know surrounding today's energy? It's surrounding their home, 4 of Wands, and they've asked me to put that right alongside the tower. So they are also having realizations about their home environment. This also could be surrounding a twin flame union. 1111, as you know, this is also the twin flame union card. But I feel that there are I just heard some catastrophic revelations, tower moments, also surrounding this person's home. And I'm also drawn back to that Nine of Cups. This is all about selfish wish fulfillment. And I'm feeling today that the cards, there's so many different messages coming from each card because of the multiple energies that are involved in this particular person's environment. This is why that 10 of Wands is here. Because with the 10 of Wands, for your person of interest, this represents a different energy. In other words, 10 people to each wand. And it's the same with the 9 of Wands. There's 9 people connected to that 9 of Wands. And it's the same with the 4 of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. There's 4 people connected to this home. So if this is not a family situation, father, mother, uncles, aunts, this could be a husband and wife. This could be involving multiple 3-party situations, because again, as I look at that 4 of Wands, when I look at the 4 Wands, I'm seeing 4 different energies. I'm not just seeing 2 energies. And I feel that this is part of the tower moment that your person of interest is currently in, because for every card that I look at in today's reading, I'm drawn back to that tower. Your person is in tower moments about every single aspect of their life, about every single relationship they are currently involved in or have been involved in, and about the duplicity of those relationships. Wow, within this Magician card, that Gemini energy, right? They say there are two sides to everything, two faces to everything. I feel that within this magician energy, for the first time, just as in the previous reading, for the first time, Spirit said your person was truly feeling alone, or what feeling alone felt like, what it meant to be in that state. I feel that your person of interest today is recognizing what it feels like to be manipulated. Wow. What it feels like to be used, what it feels like to be taken advantage of. And I do feel it's part of that karmic wheel, that karmic cycle that they are currently experiencing for really all of the shitty things that they did to you, but also to others within this Nine of Cups energy, that selfish wish fulfillment. Because again, they're now watching you as wish fulfillment within this Nine of Pentacles energy. Because whoever you are, for whatever reason you may have walked away from this person, or this person may have walked away from you, you had to reinvent yourself. You had to reinvent your life. Some of you could have completely changed who you are, not just on the inside, but also on the outside. I also feel that if your person of interest was to see you today, because I sincerely believe you are at a distance from this individual, they probably wouldn't even recognize you, because you're a star now. Take that however it resonates, okay? I am not blowing sunshine up the collector's butts. I am telling the truth. Whomever it is that you are, collective, you are a star in your own right, because you healed yourself. You healed yourself. You reinvented yourself within this magician energy. You used that alchemical knowledge correctly. You turned lead into gold. You took yourself, this perceived lump of lead. You had been labeled nothing. You had been held down. You'd been put back. You went within yourself. You alchemized yourself, and you turned yourself into gold. And that is a burden for your person of interest today within this Ten of Wands. It's a burden as they look at you within your independent, beautiful, self-sufficient Nine of Pentacles energy, which is why they're stuck watching you in this wish fulfillment energy, this Nine of Cups, trapped in a tower. Trapped in that tower about every single aspect of their life, and how their decisions, their motivations, how their actions have led themselves, but not just themselves, wow, have led themselves and others into the moment that they're experiencing right now. Whomever your person of interest is, whomever these people are, they're going through the biggest wake-up call of their life. And is it ironic that it's on the eve of the full moon, the pink full moon tonight? Is it ironic that all of this information is flowing forward, as it always does, during the full moon? Because we do know, if we resonate with that, in the next 3 days after the full moon, there's going to be more that's going to come out surrounding your person of interest, surrounding this group, surrounding this family. Interesting. I said family. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a karmic family. A family that deliberately went behind your back and worked against you. Whether it was for inheritance, whether it was to have you disowned, whether it was to steal from you through a divorce, through a settlement of some kind. All of that has come to the surface, which is why your person of interest and all of these individuals are in a constant tower. They're locked in. They're locked in. I feel like it's a domino effect, right? You hit one domino, all of the rest of them fall down, right? And this is following a very intricate pattern, because I think a lot of the people that were involved with your person of interest in coming against you, you never would have imagined, right? I think that may still be your tower moment. The truth about what was going on within your safe place, within your 4 of Wands that ultimately you had to turn your back on. Ultimately, you had to walk away from. When you discovered the truth of the person and the people that you had partnered with and what their real motivations were towards you. What else should the collective be aware of surrounding today's energy? They're seeking balance, they're seeking healing because they finally see you as the Earth Angel, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. And this is another reason why, again, it ought to be put with the Nine of Cups. This is why you are this person's wish fulfillment. And I have said this multiple times, and it's come up on on the wisdom of the oracle. This person sees you as peace and healing. Star card to the Temperance card. They see you as someone that can offer them a brand new beginning, a brand new start. Yet, they also acknowledge they are still in that Tower energy, where everything that they did against you and against this group and against their co-partner or in partnership with this co-partner, they're still being forced to deal with. Everything today is a burden for this person because the truth, look at this, of who you are is out. Seven of Wands energy, more fire energy, trying to stand their ground, right? Still arguing with all of those people who are demanding answers, who want to know the truth, right? Surrounding your success, surrounding who you are, the truth of why you really walked away or why this person walked away from you. And again, this person is trying to present a lie as the truth, right? Seven of Wands to the Magician energy, and is failing miserably because everyone knows the truth, right? Everyone knows what happens within this Two of Cups. Again, that water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because everyone is talking about it with the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy, and the terrible betrayal and backstabbing that you went through, not just from your person of interest, but from all the people that they used to come against you with this Ten of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. These individuals literally left you for dead. You had to resurrect yourself. You had to rebuild yourself. You had to heal yourself. And your healing brought you into the energy of the Earth Angel. Temperance, peace, healing. I even heard the word honor. And this is what your person of interest in this group, this family, whomever they are, this is what they're defending themselves against. This is why they're in that Seven of Wands. This is why they're in that Nine of Wands. This is why they're in that Ten of Wands. Because the truth about what really happened to you is out. They're all still looking for that new beginning with the Fool card. And again, they're looking towards you for that new beginning. Three of Wands to the Fool card. But they also know that new beginning isn't happening, which is why they're looking at their options. And this is your person of interest and all of the other individuals as well. They're all looking at their options, trying to figure out the best way to try to make amends, to try to fix the damage that has already been done. But again, it's all because they see your blessing. Ace of Pentacles energy, right? And coming towards you would mean, wow, admitting the truth, right? What was really going on within a Three of Cups, some type of celebration or party environment where there was devil energy, Capricorn energy, where people either behaved lustfully, maybe there was drugs, maybe there was alcohol, but there were things that were being done within this Three of Cups that are attached to the devil energy, right? That were used to manipulate you and others into doing the things that your person of interest and their karmic co-partner and whomever this group energy is wanted you and others to do. And again, like I said, unfortunately, collective, it wasn't just you, right? It was multiple people, 9 of Wands to the 10 of Wands, that they have been doing this to. This karmic couple, this karmic duo, this karmic group, this karmic family, who all came together, right? And who are all now facing justice with this Libra energy, karma, because of the choices that they made. Lover's card, Gemini energy. So again, there is that strong, there was some really interesting things that were going on within this 3 of Cups environment. Devilish deals were being made. Sexual partnerships, right, were being formed for all the wrong and toxic reasons, which is why your person of interest in whomever they were dealing with and whomever this group are dealing with the hand of justice today, are dealing with that karma. And at the bottom of the deck, I can't make it up, we have the Emperor, Aries energy, male or female, to the King of Pentacles. So this could definitely be a husband, a father, a mother, a wife, someone in a position of power, charged with maybe looking after a family, employees, however it resonates, who has been caught abusing their power, right? Taking advantage of events, parties, celebratory events to create toxic connections with other people in order to have specific outcomes, right? Ace of Pentacles, who again today are now dealing with karma, are being made to face all of their actions. Bottom of the deck again, we have the 6 of Cups. Their past has come back to haunt them. Wow. Their past has come back to haunt them. This is why they are struggling today with this Leo energy, the Strength card, and why again they are trying to hold on to their money, their finances, 4 of Pentacles, because they are still today losing everything as the truth continues to be revealed about them. I hope so far you've been able to keep up with me today. I'm going to close out the reading with a different oracle deck this time. I got called not to use the wisdom of the oracle today, but angels, gods, and goddesses. So let's see. What advice, final advice, do you have for the collective surrounding today's reading? Angel of communication. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to say it like it is. I feel that's for the karmic energies that are watching this reading. Interesting. This deck is talking to the karmics. And I do know that you're watching. The collective knows that you watch too. And I can only hope that as you receive this information, you're actually heeding the advice that Spirit is giving. Because I'm being told to tell you clearly, the angel of communication is telling you clearly, you need to say it how it is. You need to tell the truth. There we go. You need to tell the truth. Because again, whomever it was that you were dealing with, they've been trying to turn their lies into the truth. And again, this hasn't been helping their situation or the people that they dragged into this. It's been compounding their problems and also compounding their karma within this justice card. So I definitely feel that's a warning from Spirit to your person of interest. You need to communicate clearly and don't be afraid to tell it like it actually is. What else should the collective be aware of? All the karmic energies I'm noticing in this case. Angel of the universe, you are being encouraged to expand your thinking. I think it's pretty much an affirmation of the first card. One more message for the collective. One more whoa. Goddess of strength. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Collective, I believe that final message is for both you and the karmic energy. You have to stand your ground. If and when this person comes towards you, you've got to stand up for what you believe. But I do feel like you're already doing that, which is why you're listening to this reading from where you are. This is, yeah, I'm just going to say, I thought it was for both. This is karmic. This is for the karmic energy. Stand up for what you believe. You will gain respect by holding your ground. I feel that's just a message from Spirit saying, tell the truth. Tell the truth. Everybody is aware of what was going on with your person of interest, how they were behaving with a karmic co-partner, how they were behaving within a karmic group environment, however that resonates for you. So them consistently trying to turn these lies into truth is backfiring on them, and they're losing. 10 of Swords. They're going through those multiple endings, those painful betrayals, and it is a burden on them, right? Because no matter how much they try to defend themselves, again, Spirit saying, you know, you're going to consistently struggle, you're going to consistently argue until you tell the truth, until you clearly communicate what it is that you did, until you accept responsibility, angel of the universe, and maybe even ask for forgiveness. Wow, that was interesting. Maybe even ask for forgiveness. Only, again, take what resonates. But you are, karmic energy is interesting. You are being encouraged to stand up for what you believe. But the only way that you're going to gain respect here is by telling the truth. Okay? So I really hope that this message resonates for you. It did feel as if the message kind of went in many different directions today. And honestly, that is because of the changing nature of the frequencies of everything that is happening right now. And also, again, there are a lot of people, wow, that are involved in this. There are a lot of fallacies, lies, and misconceptions that need to be cleared by your person of interest. But again, you know, Spirit is saying, communicate it clearly. They got to tell it like it is, and they've got to be strong when they do it. So I hope this reading resonated for you and makes sense for you. I am always sending you all the love and all the light until I see you all again. Namaste.